We are approaching Josef Manas Bridge. It was built in place of the former iron footbridge and designed by Franciszek Menzel and Antoni Nowicki. The bridge was originally named after Franz Ferdinand d'Este. After an independent Czechoslovak state was created in 1918, the bridge was renamed in honor of the important Czech painter Josef Manas. His statue can be found near the foot of the bridge. The bridge serves automobiles and tramways and is also heavily used by pedestrians. It joins the Old Town, Olszówko, and Lesser Town, Klaro, from where it is just a short distance to the old castle stairs leading up to the current castle. Charles Bridge, originally called the Stone Bridge, or Prague Bridge, was built at the behest of Charles IV. Construction began in 1357 and was supervised by Peter Parler. The bridge was completed in the early 15th century. Parler had the Old Town Bridge Tower built above the first pillar on the Old Town side. This tower is considered one of the most beautiful Gothic gates in Europe. The bridge is 520 meters long and 10 meters wide and rests on 16 arches. Adorning the bridge is a unique set of 30 statues and sculptures, chiefly Baroque from the years 1683 till 1714, with a number of neo-Gothic and Classicist pieces added in the 19th century. The bridge ends with the twin Lesser Town bridge towers. Kampa is a small, artificially created island on the Vltava River in the Lesser Town. It is separated from Smíchov by Čertovka, an artificial mill race that starts at Příčný Street. The origin of the name Kampa is not entirely clear. According to some, this word is derived from the Latin word campus, flat field or plain, or the Old Czech zákam, shady place. In the 17th century, the Michna Gardens, which are part of the Michna Václav Palace, or Michna Palace, were built on the Smíchov side in Újezd. To its left stood the big wooden wheel is all that remains of the mill. In the 18th century, Michna Palace was transformed into an armory. Another mill built in this area was Sova's mill, named after Václav Sova of Libelstadt, who owned the mill in the 15th century. Surrounding Sova's mill is Otkolek Gardens, named after the Otkolek family, renowned bakers, which purchased the mill in the 19th century and rebuilt it in Neo-Gothic style. Adjacent to these gardens are the Kaiserstein Gardens, which encompass Kaiserstein Palace, or as it is now known, Liechtenstein Palace. To this day, a house bequeathed to Josef Dubrovsky by Count Nostitz can be found there. In front of this house is a monument to Josef Dubrovsky built in 1902. This house is known as the Dubrovsky-Overek House, after two famous people who lived there. Poet Vladimir Hoan also lived here between 1948 and 1968. The white building on the left bank of the river is known as Sova's Mills. The first mention of these mills dates back to 1393. The original Gothic mills were later converted to Renaissance style and then further rebuilt by architect Josip Brenner. After 1850, the mills fell into the hands of entrepreneur František Otkolek, who began a major reconstruction with the help of architect Josip Maličky and constructor František Srnac. The mills have been threatened by fires and floods for centuries. The last great fire to strike Otkolek's mill was in 1896. The front part of the building, the banks of the river, was demolished in 1920 during river regulation and construction of a sluice gate. A hotel should have brought the building back to life, but this project was rejected because of poor vehicle access. The idea of turning the building into a gallery was first mentioned in the period between the World Wars. This plan was realized only recently, when the building began to be used to house a unique collection of modern art, namely the works of Czech artist František Kupka, collected in the USA by Czech collector Neda Mládková with her husband. The owner donated the collection as a gift to the Czech Republic.
Danke. Töltesznek. Azt köszönöm szépen, nem, a harmadik kezem még van. Fényképezős kezem a harmadik. Vonat megy felettünk. Vonat megy felettünk. De ott megy. Otto.
The hard-to-miss beautiful building on the right bank of the river is called the Villa. It is one of the most important buildings in Prague architecturally. The building was built between 1876 and 1884. Today, it is the home of the Czech Philharmonic and the
Operatőr
Gallery.
egészségére.
Each year,
Köszönöm.
the Prague Spring Classical Music Festival takes place here. This section of the city is also known for the concentration of universities found here. The Faculty of Arts of Charles University, the Faculty of Nuclear Sciences, Physical Engineering of the Czech Technical University, and the Prague Conservatory, to name a few.
Hollow?
Well, I don't know if it went.
But I did plan for 6 months ago.
The majestic neo-Baroque building on the left bank is called Straka's Academy, or Strakova Akademia in Czech. After its completion in 1896, it served as a student residence for the sons of poor Czech aristocratic families, as was the wish of the Emperor's Chamber Council, Jan Petr Straka, who donated all of his assets to this cause. The building was designed by architect Václav Rošklapin. An extensive garden built under the supervision of František Tomáš is part of Strakova Academy. The declaration of an independent Czechoslovak Republic and the subsequent elimination of royal and noble ranks ended the short history of the student residence. The Czechoslovak Student Association set up its headquarters here in 1921, followed by the Academic House. In April 1935, the building began to be used by the government. Strakova Academy underwent extensive renovations aimed at modifying the original building to suit its new representation purposes. With the arrival of Reinhard Heydrich in Prague in 1942, the building, subject to a forced sale, a special German provincial court was established here. After the Second World War, the building was the seat of the new Czechoslovak government, serving this purpose for 20 post-war governments until 1992. Since 1st January 1993, Straka's Academy has been the seat of the government of the Czech Republic.
Köszönöm. Csobogjon. Jobbról balról hajó. Szemből is hajó, mindenhonnét hajó. 2, 4, 5 hajó.
On the right, you can see St. Francisco Hospital, which Ferdinand II bequeathed to the Brothers of Mercy in the 17th century. This hospital was the first in Central Europe to perform an operation using general anesthetic. The new wing of the St. Francisco Hospital was added to the old monastery in the 20th century. Until recently, the Brothers of Mercy also owned a large part of the erstwhile convent Na Franciszek, or St. Agnes Convent, also called the Czech Assisi. St. Agnes Convent is on the right bank. This monument is one of the most valuable architectural sites of Prague. The core construction is the first Gothic architecture. The monastery was named after the sister of King Wenceslas I, who became its first abbess. Thanks to its location. Before our tour ends, we would like to invite you to take part in some of the tours in our program in the company of our professional guides. You can choose from a wide range of excursions to Czech castles and chateaus, such as Karlstein Royal Castle, Konopishty Chateau. We also visit well-known Bohemian towns, such as the spa town, Karlovy Vary, where you can taste the power of medicinal springs. Nahora, where you can visit the ossuary, St. Barbara's Church, Český Krumlov, and Tereza, the site of the infamous concentration camp. For lovers of crystal, we offer excursions to a glassworks where you can also buy cut glass. Twice a week, we travel to Dresden, the German Florence on the Elbe River, where we visit the local treasure trove of art, its Vineyard Gallery.
Gebäude, irgendwie Verwaltung oder so. Ich glaube, der Preis kann schauen. Der jemand aber